They're home to some 15 men and women with learning difficulties who, thanks to a small sum of money to get the work underway, have now created for themselves gardens to be really proud of. With the help of garden leader Mark Emery, they grow their own vegetables, raise hens for their eggs, and nurture bedding plants for sale to the public. It's all part of the community philosophy of the Christian charity called L'Arche, which runs the homes. And it's a very different job for Mark Emery from the days when he used to work in a big commercial nursery. He's been here right from the start.
We started about 4 years ago. What I like is having the combination of working with people and horticulture, because I thoroughly love horticulture and especially plants. I think gardening is something that people with very little ability and people with a lot of ability can do. And you can be as technical as you like in horticulture, and you can be as simple as you like. So really, it offers a range of skills which almost anyone can take part in at some stage.
In what sort of practical ways have you seen people develop and realise that potential?
Well, most people, when they came here first, had no experience of horticulture. So we started off with one person, Alan. He was the first full-time person, and it really took a year to go through the season, doing different operations and so on. And in the second year with Alan, you saw a lot of skills and knowledge retained. And then in the third year, it all came together in a very big way, and where you would perhaps expect to step in and say, you need to do this or you need to do that, you suddenly realised that Alan was very competent and was doing things very well on his own and without assistance. And that's really the process that occurs here.
So what did this garden look like when you inherited it?
It had the lawns mainly, as you see them now, but everything behind us here, that's all completely new, all the borders that you see, the shrub borders, the vegetable borders, the dried flower borders.
Why the importance of the dried flowers?
Mainly because it provides a lot of work for people. It's very labour intensive, but it gives us much more scope in the winter. We can have some people inside doing the arrangements, and maybe some people like to go out into the elements and brave it a bit and get on with things outside.
What are the best varieties that you grow for the dried flowers?
We grow a range which are called everlastings or immortals. They're things like helichrysum and statice, which most people will know.
How did you get involved in helping to maintain the local cemetery?
We were approached by the local Catholic Church when we first started, and they asked us if we would like to maintain it for them. At the time it was covered in grass 6 foot high, and you couldn't see any of the gravestones at all. And we cleared it, and we get paid an annual fee, which is the going rate for keeping the cemetery in good order. And now occasionally people appear and put flowers on the graves, so the community appreciates it, I think.
Is this garden totally organic?
It is. We don't use any toxic chemicals at all. We weren't very keen ourselves on the idea of plastering our vegetables with nasty chemicals, very toxic things, some of them, and then really that comes onto you in some shape or form.
When so much of gardening these days is about chemical shortcuts and quick profits, it's heartening to see what can be achieved when the emphasis is placed on people, their genuine efforts bringing an appreciation of life's true worth.